Awakening, Ascension, the future of humanity. 1. When the future is programmed. We are living in a very strange time. Technology has never been more powerful, yet human beings have never felt more lonely, more confused, more empty. Take a moment and look back at the entire journey of our species. Your past has been programmed by memory, by family, education, culture, religion. Your present is being manipulated by media, social networks, algorithms, and your future is slowly being written by data, AI, and invisible systems of control. If every road seems to lead to collapse, if every choice can be predicted in advance, if your emotions can be triggered with a single swipe of a finger, then where is your freedom? Where is your soul? Where does the true future of humanity actually lie? The answer is not in the future. It lives in the only place the system cannot reach. It is the awakening within your own consciousness. 2. A programmed present, the mechanism of the invisible cage. To understand how the future gets programmed, we have to look at how the present is being run. From the moment you are born, you are placed into a program called normal life. You go to school to repeat other people's answers. You go to work to trade your time for money. You consume to fill an emptiness inside. You believe whatever has been repeated enough times until you mistake it for truth. This system operates through 3 layers of programming. 1. Programming of beliefs. You must be successful to be worthy. Money is everything. Human beings are only a body. When you die, it's over. These sentences sound completely ordinary, yet they define how you live, how you love, how you fear. 2. Programming of emotions. Media keeps feeding fear, outrage, division. You are taught to hate the other side. Instead of seeing that, at the root, it is the same wounded consciousness playing out in different forms. 3. Programming of behavior. Everything is optimized for convenience, so you don't have to think. You just click accept. You no longer ask, is this true for my soul? You only ask, what is everyone else doing? So I can follow and feel safe? And then, a new layer of programming appears. AI doesn't just guess what video you like. It gradually learns how to adjust your emotions and your beliefs. If you do not awaken, you will become a product of the system, instead of the creator of your own reality. 3. The wave of awakening. Why so many no longer fit the system. But there is one thing that every system of control fears: a human being who begins to question. Why do I have to live like this? Why is it that the more I chase standards, the more empty I feel? Why do I have everything on the outside, and yet it is still dark inside? All over the planet, many people are beginning to feel the same thing. Something is wrong with this world. Something about this doesn't feel real. Something inside me is calling, but no one can explain it. This is not madness. This is not illusion. This is the signal of the soul, when it realizes it is living against its own true nature. The mechanism is simple, but incredibly profound. When the outer program forces you to live against the truth inside, the soul will create crisis to wake you up. Depression, inner emptiness, loss of meaning are not just illnesses. They are the uprising of the soul against its own programming. The wave of awakening you see today is not a temporary trend. It is a sign that a cycle in humanity's evolution has reached its turning point. 4. Earth, a cosmic school, not a prison. If you look at life only from a physical standpoint, everything does seem deeply unfair. Some are born into wealth, others into hardship. Some are loved, others are abused, abandoned. There are souls who endure so much pain that you can't help but ask, why would God allow this to happen? But if you look from the perspective of the soul, a different picture emerges. Earth, is not a cruel joke. It is an extremely intense cosmic school, where souls come to learn and to evolve. Here, you learn love through loss. You learn gratitude through lack. You learn surrender through what you cannot control. You learn light by walking through darkness. No lesson is ever randomly thrown at you. Before you came here, the soul agreed to experience certain patterns: betrayal, abandonment, injustice, not as punishment, but to become more awake, deeper, wider. If you are watching this now, it is very likely you are not a first-year student. You are a soul that has come back many times, and now is the moment you are preparing to graduate. 5. The Galactic Federation, Pleiadians. Why we are not alone. In this school, Earth has never been abandoned. Many civilizations have existed long before us, not just for millions of years in time, but on levels of consciousness we can hardly imagine. You may call them Arcturian, Sirian, Andromedan, Pleiadian, or simply the Brothers and Sisters of Light. The Galactic Federation is not a team of superheroes arriving to rescue us like in the movies. They are keepers of cosmic order, ensuring that young worlds in transition do not destroy themselves through their own ignorance. The Pleiadians carry a frequency of tenderness, compassion, and profound understanding of consciousness. Into humanity, they have seeded new waves of awareness, volunteer souls incarnating as humans, subtle memories that make you feel, I don't really belong to this old world. They did not come here to do the work for you. They came to help you remember. You are not just a name on a piece of paper. You are an ancient soul, participating in a vast cosmic project to move a planet from the frequency of fear into the frequency of love. 6. Ascension, an energy mechanism, not a belief system. Ascension is not a beautiful day when the sky opens and everyone flies upward. Ascension is an energetic process. This universe runs on frequency. Every thought, every emotion, every choice carries a certain vibration. Fear, guilt, shame resonate at very low frequencies. Control, domination, manipulation are also low frequency. Love, gratitude, inner peace vibrate much higher. Wisdom, clarity, unity, higher still. When a planet is upgraded in frequency, a natural separation begins to occur. Souls who cling tightly to fear, hatred, and manipulation will no longer be in harmony with the new frequency, and will continue their learning journey in realities that match their vibration. Souls who dare to heal, to let go, to face their own darkness, will gradually come into resonance with a new Earth. A 5D Earth is not a reward for the religious or the good. It is a band of reality where the experience of underlying oneness is lived directly. War no longer makes sense because the idea of a separate other side dissolves. Science, technology, and spirituality no longer oppose one another, but merge into a single stream of understanding serving life itself. Ascension is not about escaping the world. It is about changing the frequency within, so you are no longer compatible with the old games of darkness and fear. 7. The logic of freedom. Why no one can save you in your place. At this point you might ask, if there is a galactic federation, if there are higher light civilizations, why don't they intervene more directly? Why don't they just remove all darkness? The answer is deeply logical. There is no true evolution without free choice. If they rescue you, you become dependent. You would simply create a new religion, worship them, and repeat the cycle of spiritual slavery. Only what you realize for yourself truly changes the frequency of your soul. A truth that is pushed into your mind does not liberate you, but a truth you see with your own awareness shatters the old structures within. The universe honors free will at the most absolute level. Light may knock on your door, but only you can open it. That is why the highest form of help from the higher realms is not to act in your place, but to awaken memory within you, so that you stand up as a sovereign being. 8. A final call to the souls who are awakening. If you have listened this far, I invite you to temporarily let go of all concepts. Forget Pleiadian. Forget Galactic Federation. Forget even the word Ascension. Let only one simple thing remain. Deep inside you, there is a part that knows very clearly. You were not born just to work, pay bills, and die. You were not born just to live in fear, to compete, and to repeat the pain of previous generations. You came here to end the old patterns, heal the deepest wounds in your lineage and in the collective, and open a completely new way of living, where the soul leads, instead of fear. The words you are hearing now may be just sound, but if they truly touch you, it is not because this video is special. It is because your soul is finally ready to remember. If you feel you belong to this wave of awakening, do not keep it to yourself. Share this message with those you know are tired, lost, or in the dark. You may not realize it, but a single sentence at the right moment can be the only light in someone's day. When enough human beings choose love over fear, choose awareness over indifference, a tipping point will come. It will not be the end of the world, but the end of an old world. You did not come to Earth just to survive. You came here to shine, like a star that has been asleep for a very, very long time. And now, it is time to awaken.